IMG has a global campaign for financial literacy. So yun po yung mission ni IMG na mag-spread ng financial education. Okay, so ang nasa portal natin to, na 4 million na po yung na-financially educate natin through this ating mga financial classes, and yung target natin by 2030 is magkaroon ng 30 million financially educated people. Okay? So yan, no families will be left behind. So bakit ba natin pinupursue itong financial literacy? So just a brief introduction lang po before we go to the topic, no? So bakit ba tayo nag-campaign? First is the rule of money is changing. Okay? Noon, napaka mayaman mo na, no? Mayaman ka na kung nagde-deposit ka sa bangko, especially in 1984. Okay? So nasa 20% plus yung interest niya per annum or per year. Okay? So ngayon, so paiba-iba siya, no? Hanggang sa ngayon, nasa less than 1% na. May ibang banks 0.0625% per annum. Okay, so napakaliit lang, no? Buti na lang may interest pa. Pero kapag nag-withdraw tayo, 'di ba? May charges 'yan. And kapag hindi natin na parang hindi siya nagalaw, meron siyang dormancy. Okay? Mawi-withdraw siya, ma-forfeit na 'yon or nawawala na yung savings mo. So nangyari 'yan sa marami nating mga kababayan, especially abroad. And ito yung reality kasi, no? Para lang siyang savings account natin. For emergency purposes, maganda yan. Hindi din namin kayo din-discourage na mag-save sa bank. Pero, ang reality niyan is lugi talaga tayo. Kung lahat ng pera natin or lahat ng pinagpaguran natin andyan lang po sa bangko. Okay? We need to save and invest above inflation. Kasi alam natin yung inflation. Diba? Ramdam na ramdam natin ngayon yung inflation. Napakamahal na po lahat. Nagmahala na lahat, no? Nagtataasan na lahat ng bilihin, gasolina, kuryente, lahat na lang, no? Height na lang natin yung hindi tumataas. Okay, so yun yung realities ngayon, and dapat above inflation yung ating investments. Hindi lang yung nagsisave lang tayo sa bank. Okay, the number 2 is lack of financial education. Okay, so in 2018, the average Filipino has a financial quotient of 53%. Napakababa po, no? That was based on the survey, Citibank Manila Bulletin 2018. And kasama itong financial education sa campaign or sa SONA ni President Rodrigo Duterte na mandatory financial education for all migrant families shall be pursued along with incentives to encourage entrepreneurship. Okay, so ini-encourage tayo na maging financially educated, mag-i-invest, or maging entrepreneur, no? And 80%, according to Governor Benjamin Jukno of the Central Bank, 80% of retiring Pinoys are not financially prepared. So we know a lot of retirees, kahit mga kasamahan natin sa trabaho, kahit guro, or kahit anong profesyon, na nag-retire na, kumusta ba yung buhay nila? Okay, paano kapag may mga sakit pa? Diba? So, a lot of people na 60 years old, nagtatrabaho pa rin, 65 plus, no? Nagtatrabaho pa rin kasi walang pang retirement funds. Kulang lang yung mga makukuha natin sa government or SSS or GSIS, diba? And ayan po, 2 new laws, RA 10679 and RA 10922, mandate us to teach financial literacy to students, diba? But Secretary Briones said, if you want to teach financial literacy to students, you have to start with the teachers. Kaya may mga trainings na din po kahit sa mga government employees, mga teachers na mag-conduct ng mga financial literacy or financial education. Okay, so dapat ina-apply din natin, no? Hindi lang yung alam na natin yan, but hindi natin ina-apply. Constant kasi dapat yung financial education, hindi lang isang seminar lang, 'di ba? Makakalimutan lang din. So napakaganda dito sa IMG kasi unlimited yung ating financial education. Kasi serious tayo sa campaign, 'di ba? So number 3 is people tend to live longer. So the Filipino life expectancy 2015, for men it's age 69 and for women it's age 75. Kahit i-google niyo din ngayon, ganitong mga age pa rin yung lalabas. Kahit may pandemic na, kahit may COVID na, no? So mga average, ganito pa rin yung age. So paano kapag nag-retire tayo ng 60 50, mabubuhay pa pala tayo ng 15 or 20 years, no? What if we live too long? So ayan, ready na din ba tayo sa retirement kung nasa mga 50 plus na tayo ngayon? Or kulang pa rin yung funds natin for retirement? Diba? So we have also financial class 1 or mga financial classes natin sa Learn at Lunch Break na compute na natin kung magkano ba yung kailangan mo para mag-retire ka na, di ba? So, or using the DIE method, pwede din yan i-apply. Okay, so hindi talaga enough na magre-rely lang tayo sa government like PhilHealth, SSS, GSIS, Pag-ibig, ba? So isang batas lang pwede din yang maiba, no? So dapat we have to control for our future. Okay? So number 4 is high cost of living. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na inflation, no? Tumataas na lahat, no? High cost. Lahat ng mga cost nagtataasan na. So many people have difficulty in saving money for their future needs kasi ang mahal na lahat, no? Paano na lang yung savings natin? Paliit ng paliit or buti na lang kung makapag-save pa tayo, di ba? So ayan po, yung mga bilihin natin. Yan, yung reality ng pera, no? Yung 500 pesos natin noon, marami pang mabibili. 10 years after, maliit na lang, no? 2021, nagkaroon ng pandemic, pang disinfect na lang. After 10 years, magkano na lang kaya yung value ng 500 pesos natin? No? So, kapag may pera din tayo, kahit 1,000 or 500, pag na, parang bariya na lang din yan, no? Pag parang na, ano na, nabili mo na, no? So, napakaliit na lang ng halaga. Okay? So, yan yung reality, lalo na kapag nangungutang tayo. Okay? So, hindi talaga tayo makapag-ipon if lagi tayong nababaon sa utang or the only solution that we know sa lahat ng problema is yung pangungutang. So, maling-mali po yun, no? We encourage everyone to be entrepreneurs. Yan. So, sabi ni Robert Kiyosaki, money without financial intelligence is money soon gone. So, kahit yung sahod mo ngayon, napakalaki, kahit 6-digit pa yan a month, pero kung hindi mo siya ma-manage properly, wala din, no? Parang isang bulalag din. Wawawala na yan. Okay, so let's go to the topic, the basics of stock market and mutual funds investment. So this is one of the solutions kung paano natin ma-outpace yung inflation. Okay, the stock market and direct trading or mutual funds, parang same vehicle lang yan, no? Papunta pa rin yan sa merkado or sa stock market. The only difference is that when you're on direct stocks, ikaw na mismo yung nag-drive ng inyong investment. But sa mutual funds, nakasakay ka lang, chill-chill ka lang kasi busy ka sa work or kung ano-ano man yung pinagkakabalahan mo. So, meron kayong fund manager driving your investment. Okay? So, ano ba yung stock market? A stock market is a marketplace where shares of publicly listed companies or securities are traded and ownership stakes in organization companies are bought and sold. So, merkado, no? There are a lot of companies pa nito. Hindi lang kasya lahat ko ipakita ko, but marami pong companies that are listed in the stock market or open to public. So, kahit sino po pwedeng mag-invest as long as you're of legal age. Okay, so kung bata naman, pwede din tayo sa mutual funds magkaroon ng sub-account. Parang sub-account lang ng parent, no? Na ito na yung mga companies ng like Jollibee, Converge, SM, San Miguel, so napakarami pong companies. There are also companies na hindi din listed, no? Pero ito yung mga companies na napakatatag na, napakatagal na po ng panahon. So, subok na, no? Kaysa ikaw pa yung magtayo ng negosyo, ano ba yung kailangan mo? Napakalaki pa, oras, kapital, tapos effort mo talaga, no? Kailangan pa. Pero kung makisakay ka lang sa mga established companies, so pwede yan, no? Through mutual fund, pwede yan. So, ano ba yung mutual fund? A mutual fund is a company that pools money from many investors and invests the money in securities such as stocks, bonds, and short-term debts. Okay, so may batas po nito. Hindi po ito scam kasi governed tayo by Republic Act 2629 or the Investment Company Act of 1960. So napakatagal na pala ng panahon ang mutual fund. Tapos ang dami pa rin hindi nakakaalam nito. Okay? So the concept of mutual funds, tayong mga investors, i-pool yung money natin. Meron tayong fund manager na nag-invest sa mga various securities and yung companies na yung mga pera natin ini-invest ng mga companies and mag-generate yan ng income. Kaya meron tayong return sa investments natin. So these are all passed back to the investors. Okay? So yan po yung flow. So mutual funds allows average individual to have an equal investment opportunity with the wealthy. Yung iba, yung mga wealthy people, billion-billion lang yung pera nila na ini-invest. So tayo, kung wala tayong billions, pwede tayong makapag-start for as low as 1,000 pesos. Libre na nga kapag IMG member ka, di ba? So yan po yung mga how mutual funds work. It allows money investors to pool their money, then professionally managed and invest in a diversified portfolio of securities. They keep funds under constant supervision. So meron tayong fund manager, di ba? Libre na. So they use their knowledge of securities in changing market conditions. So they invest the pooled assets in many different companies in variety of industries. So hindi lang po isang company. So yung pera natin na in-invest, hindi lang po kay Jollibee alone, but various companies. Okay, variety of industries. So, napaka-safe po, no? Kung mawala yung isang company, okay lang, meron pa namang iba. Pero lahat po niyan are highly regulated, hindi po basta-basta mawawala. Kahit ilang crisis na po yung dumaan, no? Walang SM na branch na nagsara or walang Jollibee na nagsara. Siguro nung pandemic nagsara ng mga branches but hindi naman siya nawawala totally, di ba? Nakabangon din. So as an investor, you own shares in proportion to your investment. So meron po tayong shares. Okay, shareholders po tayo. So we make money. There are three possible ways. We have income that are earned from dividends and stocks and interest on bonds. Then capital gains, an increase in the price of securities distributed back to the investors, and increase in NAV, or NAV is the net asset value per share. Okay, so investors make money by selling fund units at a higher price than they bought. So pwede nating ibenta yung or i-redeem yung shares natin kapag higher na siya than the price that we bought it para may gain tayo, no? Don't redeem it if bababa yung price kaysa the time na nag-buy tayo. Okay? So later on, pakita ko po yung three scenarios, no? Meron tayong mga strategies kung paano natin siya i-handle. Okay? So ito namang mga naka-invest tayo sa mutual fund, andun yun sa mga blue chip companies. So ano ba yung mga blue chip companies? So these are companies known to weather downturns and operate profitably in the face of adverse economic conditions, which helps to contribute to their long record of stable and reliable growth. So ayan, naka-blue po siya. Pwede natin i-filter, no? Once you have this online trading platform, My Trade by Abacus Securities yung partner natin dito sa IMG. So kung gusto kayo mag-direct stocks, ayan, ma-filter niyo yung mga blue. Yan yung tinatawag na blue chip companies. So they represent the PSEI or the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Okay, so makikita natin yung mga prices. Ayan, pipili lang kayo ng mga companies na gusto nyo. So etong mga blue, very stable yan. Kung baguhan pa kayo, you can start with this blue chip companies. Okay? So, isipin natin na nag-build tayo ng long-term investments, di ba? Yung sinabi namin na ma-outpace yung inflation, the more if long-term yung thinking mo. Hindi yung short-term na for few months lang, next month, magkano na ba yung value, no? So, just keep on accumulating shares of stocks. Okay? For long-term din naman, di ba? At least, magkaroon tayo ng passive income. Kasi ngayon, di ba, there are two types of income. Ano ba yung income mo ngayon? Is it active income? Meaning income from your direct labor, like job, you have your salary, a doctor, merong patient, diba? So and so on. So lawyer, client, OFWs, seafarer, dapat may contract para may income, yung agent may commissions. So yan po yung active income. Okay? Kung walang trabaho, wala ding income. Mas maganda yung passive income, diba? Or income that keeps coming even if you're not working. So yan, pag-golf-golf ka lang or pa-relax-relax ka lang, nakahiga ka ba ngayon sa bed mo, diba? Tapos may passive income ka pala, pumapasok yung mga dividends. So yan yung passive income, maganda yan, no? Hindi ka mapapagod. You stop working, your income continues. So interest income from investments like mutual funds, stocks, bonds, long-term healthcare. Okay? So, battery is low. Charge ko lang. Alright. Okay, so merong maraming types of passive income, no? Mga passive income streams. Maganda yan kasi hindi tayo mapapagod. Meron tayong mga sources of income. Okay? So like rental income, royalty income, etc. So do not work hard for money, but let your money work for you. Pagod na pagod tayo sa kakakayod, always active income lang pala. So it's about time to have passive income. Okay, so ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, bakit hiyang kami dito sa IMG, because you can have both opportunity. Kahit part-timer ka, you can have IMG active income, like through personal commissions, and you can also do match-up commissions. Okay, so ayan po yung ating mga passive income streams dito sa IMG. We have management overrides, royalty income, SMD renewal, personal commission, so napakadami pa niyan, no? EMD bonus pool, meron ding CEO bonus pool every month. Yan, yung mga bonus pool na yan. Okay? So, business acquisition program, expanded business support. So, yan yung mga passive income. Okay? So, samples lang din yan. If hiyang kayo sa ibang field, pwede din, why not, di ba? As long as passive income yan. So, that's a very good indication na, ayan, payaman ka na. Okay? Kapag marami kang passive income. So, ayan din, one good source of passive income, itong dividend. So, magno-notify yan na meron kang dividends from San Miguel, Double Dragon, yung Ayala Land, Jollibee, di ba? So, napakadami pa. Okay? So, yan yung bakit bakit kailangan natin to? Because we need to build wealth also in the future and para hindi tayo forever mag-work for money. Okay? So, ito naman yung sinabi ni Albert Einstein na we can make money double, no? How? So, ito yung through compound interest. So, this is the eighth wonder of the world. So, siya yung nakadiscover kung paano to kung paano mo malaman na mag-double na yung pera mo. Okay? So, just divide the number 72 sa interest rate. So, example, if you open a savings account in a bank, 10,000 pesos yan, tapos nag-earn siya ng 0.0625, so i-divide mo lang yung 72 divided by 0.0625. Okay? So, yan. It means 1,152 years mag-double yung pera mo. Okay? Congratulations. Pag-double siya, magiging 20,000 siya after 1,152 years. Ang tanong, buhay ka pa ba niyan? Okay, so kanino mo yan ipamana, di ba? So yan yung reality kapag nag-save ka lang sa bank. Napakaliit lang, may charges pa, hindi pa naka-include dyan. But if you are saving it at 4%, every 18 years yan mag-double. Okay, so yung 100,000 mo, magiging 200,000, magiging 400,000 after 18 years. Okay? So kapag nasa 8% naman, every 9 years mag-double. So which is better, di ba? So, napakaliit lang ng difference ng interest, pero million yung halaga pala nang nawala sa'yo. Yan yung money that is lost because we don't know pala or we don't make money work for us. Okay, so if alam natin na money can be million, so masasayangan na tayo kapag gumagastos tayo, no? Kahit pa konti lang, kahit 50,000 lang yan, million na pala yung halaga niyan in the future. Okay, so mag-ipon tayo. Diba? Depende kung magkano yung kaya nating ipunin every month, palagunan siya, no? If we apply this. So the law of compounding interest. All right. So if you have a goal of 6 million, paano mo siya gagawin? So magkano ba yung goal mo ngayon? 6 million para mag-retire ka na. Diba? So example lang to. So how many years you work to make 6 million? So divide natin, no? 6 million divided by magkano ba yung sahod mo? Or you can have this, no? 200,000 ba yung ipunin mo at 30 years para magkaroon ka ng 6 million. Okay? Or nakakapagod naman, no? 200,000 per year. Kaya yan i-save. Hindi na lang ba tayo kakain? Hindi na lang tayo magtutour? So 30 years pa tayo mag-save niyan. So if you let money work for you, at 12%, pwede kang mag-ipon ng 100,000, isang beses lang. At after 36 years, magiging 6.4 million siya. Or pwede din 1,000 per month. Kung wala tayong 100,000, pwedeng per month lang, no? and that will still become 6.4 million after 36 years. So which is better, di ba? So ito, yung 1,000 per month, parang uh, hindi siya masyadong mahirap gawin, di ba? So yan. Ito yung comparison, no? If you are purely depositor versus you are a shareholder. So kapag depositor ka, nagsisave ka sa bank, pero yung pera mo pinalago ng bank, di ba? Sila yung nagmamanage niyan, ini-invest nila sa government securities, commercial papers, stocks and equities, retail loans, etc. Tapos, binigyan ka lang ng 0.0625 or may iba naman 0.25. So mga less than 1% per year. Okay, imagine, kahit kumikita pa yung pera mo ng 12%, yan lang yung nasa contract na ibibigay sa iyo, no? Less than 1%. So that's their business. But if you are a shareholder, especially if you're a member of IMG, wala po tayong charges sa mutual fund. Free investment po and free na po yung ating investment sa mga charges, no? So shareholder, if nag-earn niya ng 12%, 12% din yung kikitain mo. Okay? But outside IMG, of course, meron yung charges. Okay, so that's just one of the benefits kapag member ka ng IMG. So how much can you save to achieve your goal? So ito yung table. So ito din yung tinitingnan namin, no? A lot of people or parents na dinidiscussan namin na magkaroon kayo ng educational funds for your kids. So how much are you willing to save a month or a year? Diba? So kung monthly kayo, pwede kayo sa 1,000 per month. So given 4% yung rate, average yan nag-growth ng stock market, for example. So after 30 years, hindi siya umabot ng milyon, di ba? Or 20 years from now, 366 lang siya. Okay, but if okay yung market at 12%, almost 1 million na siya. Pero pag dalawa yung kids mo, pwede ka sa 2,000 pesos a month. So depende, no? So hindi ko na lang isa-isahin to as long as, ayan, you can take a screenshot of this. Magkano ba yung goals mo after 20 years or 30 years from now para mag-retire ka? So pwede na yan, no? But yung maganda dito is yung Kaiser. Yung magsisave lang tayo ng Kaiser for 7 years, malaki na yung, marami pa tayong benefits and malaki pa yung, ano niya, di ba? Maturity value 20 years from now. So yun yung the best din. Kaysa mag-ipon tayo ng 1,000 per month, tapos wala din siyang healthcare, wala din siyang life insurance, di ba? Kung magkano lang yung value, yan lang yung ma-withdraw ng beneficiaries. But Kaiser, kung magkano yung nasa contract, kahit 1 month ka palang nakapagbayad, insured ka na, no? Insured na yung family. So yun yung difference. But this is also good source of other income, no? Like yung pag-increase ng value, so malaki na din siya yung value niya in the future. And also, kung nag-invest tayo sa stock market, meron tayong dividends or passive income. Okay, so reminder, in every investment, there is a risk. Okay, yung iba, kaya nga maraming hindi nakapagsimula because natatakot sa risk. And the higher the yield, the higher the risk. So hindi namin kayo tinatakot dito because there's a good news naman. No? The good thing is the risk in stock market is manageable. Okay? Lalo na kapag financially educated ka. There are a lot of trainings kapag member ka na ng IMG, unlimited po. Mga bigatin ng mga speakers like Bo Sanchez, Res Mendoza, napaka-knowledgeable sa stock market. So we apply lang natin kung ano man yung mga updates, mga learnings natin because that is the best way na ma-manage natin yung risk. So matulungan tayo, no? And the best way also to reduce the risk if you want to invest in stock market is to invest in mutual funds. Kaya ito yung libre ng IMG. We have free 1,000 pesos investment sa mutual funds. And our partner is Rampver Financials. Okay, if you invest directly to Rampver, meron yung mga charges. But if you are through member through IMG, ayan, zero load po. Wala po tayong charges, no? So marami ding types. We have bond fund na nagbibigay ng fixed income and recommended lang nito is short term kasi maliit lang yung kita niya, no? Conservative. So ito namang balanced fund combines profitability of equity investment and fixed income instrument. Ayan, so pwede siyang pang medium term. And ito namang stock funds, ito yung maganda din, no? Because variety of stocks and equities and malaki yung potential niya to earn 15 to 18% per annum or even more kapag maganda yung market, no? So that's an average po. And we can earn dividends then, part of the earnings of a company that they decide to give to their stockholders. So for long term, this is ideal. Kasi maganda yung ano niya, ma-outpace talaga yung inflation niya, especially if long term and you're consistent with your saving and investing. So we get to know about NAV PS or the net asset value per share. Kailangan nating malaman to, no? So ito yung parang price ng stock. So yun yung simple term niya. The NAV PS is the total worth of the entire mutual fund company divided by the number of shares it has distributed to all investors. So it is determined by getting the sum of all assets minus all debts and expenses and then divided by the number of shares. Okay, so hindi na natin gagawin yan, yung paano siya na-arrive, no? Kasi given na yan sa kahit i-google nyo, meron ng mga NAV PS or price ang mga shares or mutual fund companies. Okay, so in-explain lang dyan kung paano siya na-arrive, no? So for example, in 2017, I invested 5,000 in stock fund or mutual fund. At that time, a share of the fund was valued at 0.8115 or 81 centavos per share. So the net asset value per share is itong 0.8115, no? So i-divide natin yung 5,000 pesos divided by the value per share. Yan yung total shares na issue sa'yo. Meaning, ito yung total shares na or shareholder ka na by 6,161. Okay, so meron tayong 3 scenarios here. So meaning, nag-i-invest ka consistently ng 1,000 pesos. So per month yan, no? Tapos maganda yung market, paangat, no? So month 1, meron kang 1,000 pesos. Tapos yung NAV PS is 10 pesos. So meron kang 100 shares because 1,000 divided by 10 is equal to 100. So marami kang shares. Pag month 2, nagiging 12 siya, konti na lang yung shares, no? Kasi medyo mahal na siya. Pag month 3, nag-invest ka rin, 71.43. And so on, no? Every month, nag-invest ka ng 1,000, paiba-iba yung price. Pag abot niya ng 20 pesos, tuwang-tuwa ka, pero maliit na din yung shares na nabili, no? Parang half na lang compared sa when you started. So total accumulated shares, kasi i-add mo yan, no? The total accumulated shares now is 422.81. So the last price here is 20 pesos. Kung i-multiply natin, the total value that you invested is already 8,456 pesos. So that's the market value. So i-deduct natin kung magkano lang yung ini-invest mo. It's 6,000 kasi 6 months at 1,000 pesos. So you have a total gain after 6 months of 2,456 pesos. So kumikita ka, no? Napakaganda. But in reality, scenario lang to, sample lang to, but in reality, yung stock market, hindi siya nag-go straight, on a straight line, no? Pero upward pa rin siya. Paiba-iba lang siya every month. So ito namang scenario 2, ayan. Bumaba siya, tapos bumawi, no? So kasi consistent ka, financially educated ka, whatever the price, nag-i-invest ka rin, no? So nung bumaba siya at month 3, 5 pesos na lang, marami siyang shares na nabili, no? So month 4, 6, hanggang sa bumalik siya ng 10. Ayan. So the total shares is 852 shares. Okay, so napakadaming shares compared to scenario 1. And the total the last price here is 10 pesos, kaya the total investment now is 8,525. Less natin yung contribution mo na 6,000 or 1,000 per month, the total gain is 2,525. So may gain pa rin, di ba? Kasi consistent kang nag-i-invest. Imagine kapag one time ka lang nag-save, no? 1,000 lang yung sinave mo, hindi ka nag-a-add. Meaning, pababa siya, yun pa rin yung shares mo, 100 shares pa rin kasi hindi ka nag-a-add. So pag balik niya sa 10, wala kang profit, no? Or worse, kapag hindi pa siya bumalik, no? You're losing. So maganda, just be consistent. Kahit magkano lang yung kaya mong i-save, as long as consistent ka, mas marami kang shares na mabibili. Okay? Pakonti-konti lang. Ito namang scenario 3, okay, parang pandemic yung nangyari, no? From 10 pesos, yan, 100 shares, bumaba siya, tapos hindi pa nagbaback to normal, no? Tapos bumaba talaga, pumalo sa 1 peso per share. Ayan, yung iba takot na takot na, wini-withdraw na nila, edi losing sila, no? Pero siya, nag-invest pa rin, O imagine, 1,000 shares yung nabili niya kasi 1 peso per share. E di mas marami siyang shares ngayon. Compare kay scenario 1 and 2, di ba? So, yan, 5 pesos lang, hindi siya bumalik sa 10 pesos. Pero yung total shares niya, napakadami po, 2,550. I-multiply mo sa 5 pesos, yan, napakaliit ng value, pero dahil marami kang shares na na-accumulate, 12,750 yung total value or market value ng shares mo. Okay, so the total contribution is 6,000, more than half pa yung kita mo, di ba? That's 6,750 pesos. Okay, so which is better now? So ano ba yung lesson dito? Okay, ito yung lesson natin, no? Consistency is the key. Hindi pala PM is the key, no? Consistent ka lang na nag-iipon, nagsisave, nag-i-invest, kahit magkano yung presyo, ang sikreto nito is paramihan ng shares. Diba? The more shares, the better. So again, the stock market never goes in a straight line. Hindi siya straight line upward. Pero parang gano'n na rin, di ba? Paangat talaga siya. Kasi di ba naman yung kilo ng bigas hindi na bumabalik sa napakamura, di ba? Or mga bilihin. Pataas talaga yan. Meron lang mga pangyayari in between, no? Like people power noong 1986, coup d'etat, during Aquino administration, then Ramos, meron ding power crisis, Asian financial crisis, di ba? So EDSA revolution, meron din global financial crisis, and ayan. Kaya iba, no? Pataas, pababa, pero paangat din siya in the future. Like ngayon, pandemic, hindi pa rin back to normal, pero recovering na. Pag nag-back to normal yan, edi maganda kapag nag-invest ka during the time na low yung price. Okay? So ito yung magandang strategy, especially if wala tayong masyadong time pag-study ng stock market, just buy and hold strategy or peso cost averaging yung result. Again, the more shares, the better. Kapag mababa yung price, the best time to buy, mas marami kang shares, mas marami kang gains, di ba? In the future. In the end, mas marami kang shares, ikaw din yung panalo. Okay, so think long term, not just few months after, di ba? Kasi hindi natin alam anong mangyari. Ngayon, meron na tayong bagong president, hindi din natin alam kung anong mangyari sa stock market or hindi natin control yung iba, may war sa ibang bansa, naka-apekto din sa atin. So, ayan, marami po talagang pangyayari na hindi kontrolado. So, tayo, sabay-sabay lang tayo, di ba? Just keep on accumulating shares of stocks. Okay? So, again, sa mutual funds, nag-i-invest lang tayo, meron tayong fund manager na nag-i-invest sa mga securities and nag-generate ng income yung investment natin. Kaya it's a good source of passive income, itong mutual fund. And do you know that SSS invests 3 billion in mutual funds through Phil Equity, di ba? So napakalaki ng billion-billion yung ini-invest ng SSS. So tayo, wala tayong billions, pwede tayong makapag-start sa maliit na halaga. Okay, so ito yung mga mutual fund benefits, no? Professional management. So again, may fund manager, potentially higher returns compared to bank, low capital requirement kasi you can start even 1,000 pesos. Libre na nga kapag IMG member ka. Instant diversification, so hindi lang sa isang company naka-invest. Safety and transparency, ayan, safe because highly regulated by the government. And transparency, transparent because makikita natin online, di ba? Anytime, anywhere, kahit saan ka mapunta, as long as you have internet, you can view your portfolio. And it's tax exempt, that's according to Republic Act 8424. Ayan, batas din, no? So, tax exempt po yung mutual funds. So, ini-encourage talaga na mag-invest tayo, mas ma-maximize natin yung earning potential natin dito. So, it is also highly liquid, hindi lang katulad ng bangko na agad-agad mag-withdraw, pero at least ma-redeem siya anytime din, no? And mga 3 to 5 days, pwede. IMG members has no entry fee and zero load sales, meaning walang charges kapag nag-invest tayo sa mutual funds. Alright, so mag-google din natin or ma-search natin online yung mga value ng mutual funds. So, sinabi ko kanina, we don't need to compute the NAV PS because given na yan sa internet. So, gagamitin na lang natin, no? Makikita natin na, ay, ayan, bumaba pala siya. So, the best time to buy. So, pwedeng ganon. Pero kung wala tayong masyadong time, just keep on investing, accumulating shares. So, kahit magba-backwards ka, makikita mo din yung presyo. Okay? So, ma-search mo dito, no? Ma-filter like 2018. So makikita mo yung field equity, napaka-liit noon, no? 41 pesos. So for example, during 2009, 10 pesos per share siya. Okay? So, nung 2018, nag-invest ka din, no? Ng pera. So, ayan. 41 yung nakita natin kanina, 41,6618, di ba? Pero nung 2018, magkano na yung value niya? Okay? Again, sa 2009, 10.08, tapos 2018, 41 na siya. Okay? Hindi lang siya updated ngayon, no? 2022 na. Pero for the purpose of the presentation, nag-increase po yung value niya from 2009 to 2018. Okay, so the total value now sa 5,000 mo, nagiging 20,000 na siya. Okay, less mo yung 5,000, so may kita ka na 15,664. So passive income mo lang yan, wala kang ginagawa, no? Pinatulog mo lang siya one time, hindi ka din nag-a-add, so pwede ka din kikita, no? As time goes by, malaki na siya. How much more kapag consistent ka nag-invest? How much more kapag you have more to invest? Diba? So, mas malaki yung potential nyo to earn. So, 34.81% per year. Yan, passive income mo lang yan. Okay, so benefit number 17, yung mutual fund. Kasi we have 63 benefits if you're a member of IMG. And ito namang benefit number 22, yung ating online trading platform or direct stocks. We still have a lot of mutual fund companies na partners like Real Equity, BPI, FAMIS, and Life. Ayan, wala ding charges kapag mag-i-invest ka niyan. Yung libre lang itong IMG Solivo. Okay? So, ayan yung sa ano din, no? If you want to invest in Jollibee, pwede kang mag-franchise. Meron ka bang million to open one branch? Kung wala naman, pwede tayo maging shareholder through mutual funds. Or pwede ka din mag-direct stocks. Okay? So, how much do you have right now? Million ba yan? Okay, mag-open tayo ng isang branch, no? Pero kapag wala, pwede tayo sa maging shareholder or direct stocks. Pinakamababa lately nung pandemic talaga, no? 2020, nasa 91, 2019, March 2019, yung nagla-lockdown, 91 per share yan. Imagine if may 100,000 ka, kasi magtutour ka sana sa Singapore or magtour ka sana sa, wow, sana all, no? For example, you have 100,000, in-invest mo na lang kasi nagla-lockdown, hindi ka na nakalabas ng bansa. So you have, i-divide mo yan sa 91 per share, so that's 1,098 shares. Times mo yan sa price nung, for example, ngayon, no? So, ayan, 235 pa yan, no? Pataas pa yan. Nung normal, 300 plus yung Jollibee. Okay, so for example, 235 shares, you earn nagiging 258,030 pesos na siya. So, di ba? Malaki yung kita mo. Okay? So, 100,000 lang yung ini-invest mo, nagiging 258,000 na siya after, 2 years. Okay? After 2 years. Almost 2 years. Kasi March, Feb 4, 2021, 184 yan, no? Ito namang 235, mga ganito na yung price niya. Hindi ko lang siya na-search ngayon, but you can also Google kung magkano na yung value ng JFC or Jollibee ngayon, di ba? So, nasa 200 plus pa yan. Pwede pa rin tayong maka-invest. Kahit hindi na tayo nakahabol noon. Okay? So, like building a house, no? Ito pala yung financial house natin dapat. Hindi yung investment na yung inuuna natin, pero we're not properly protected pala, di ba? So, dapat magkaroon muna tayo ng healthcare na hindi lang din short term dahil cover tayo sa company, but also long term kasi pang retirement natin. Okay? And also life insurance, tapos eliminate na yung debts para mas marami tayong ma-invest for passive income kasi interest and debts are parang termites yan, no? Maano yan bahay mo, no? Marupok yan kapag may mga termites. Ang dali lang yan ang magsira, no? Tapos may emergency funds dapat tayo para hindi tayo magkautang-utang and investment. Palakihin natin yung investment natin. Okay? So ito yung the best investment din. Yung Kaiser, dahil 7 years ka lang mag-ipon, tapos pwede tayong monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, and annual. So makasave tayo kapag quarterly, semi-annual, at lalo na sa annual mode, we have 2 months account. Okay? So mag-ipon ka lang ng ganitong halaga every year, meron ka ng maturity value na 500,000. So itong naka-red, ito yung highly recommended. So why settle for less if you can afford 4K 100? Diba? Yung monthly niya 5,882 or annual niya 58,821 for 7 years lang. Tapos magmamature siya, 1 million yung value. Okay? So aside from that, life insurance din ito and also investment pang retirement, no? Aside sa healthcare din. Okay? Meron tayong mga benefits. So about Kaiser, we will discuss that sa ating financial class 2. Okay? So hindi ko na lang siya i-discuss dito, but ito lang yung mga various sources of passive income. Okay? Kapag nag-invest tayo sa stock market. By the way, Kaiser is also an investment in stock market because di ba 3-in-1 nga siya, healthcare, life insurance, and investment. So, invested siya sa stock market, mga blue chip companies, kaya nga tumutubo siya, meron siyang maturity value na mas malaki kaysa ini-invest mo. Kahit marami ka pang freebies, di ba? Marami ka pang benefits while paying. Okay? So, unlike sa mga pre-need companies na wala kang benefits habang nagbabayad ka, wala, no? Tapos, maliit lang din yung makukuha mo or buti na lang kung may tubo. Okay, yung iba, wala. Kung magkano yung ini-invest mo, yun lang din yung makukuha. Diba? Tapos pag hindi mo pa wini-withdraw, mawawala din siya, no? Or makakaltasan. Pero dito, the longer you hold it, the better din. Lalaki yung value. Okay, so again, these are a lot of sources of passive income. Ideal talaga yan na hindi lang po purely active income ang meron tayo, kundi dapat meron tayong various sources of passive income. Kahit busy tayo, make sure that money is working for you. Diba? Pahiga-higa ka dyan or nagre-relax ka, money is working for you. Okay, just like this, nagsisave ka lang ng 20 pesos a day or 20 pesos a month or 1,000 a month or 500, depende. But still, that's money working for you. Okay, mag-accumulate yan, yung shares. So, i-apply lang natin yung natutunan natin ngayon na keep on accumulating shares kasi yan yung maging winner ka talaga niyan in the end, no? So, pwede din tayo sa mga, ito yung Kaiser plan natin, no? Meron tayong online dyan, makikita din natin. And also, yung stock market or online trading natin, direct stocks, makikita din natin, no? So, napakadami mong sources of passive income. And mag-earn ka pa ng dividends, ayan. So, masyak ka na lang, no? And soon, passive income will be greater than your expenses. So, gusto nyo ba yun? Yung nabubuhay na tayo ng passive income, hindi mo na, pwede ka nang mag-resign, pwede ka nang mag-retire, hindi ka na pagod, kasi malaki na yung mga dividends na na-accumulate mo, di ba? So, kahit pandemic, ayan, yung mga blue chip companies, they are earning, di ba? Kasi kung hindi, nagsara na yan. Pero ayan, binibigyan pa tayo ng dividends, di ba? Kahit may pandemic, lalo na kapag wala na or nag-recover na yung economy. Okay, so just enjoy kasi naman, well, benefited talaga tayo dito. Marami tayong sources of passive income. So if you are a member of IMG, you already bypass the middleman. Kaya nakasave po tayo and we have direct access sa mga financial companies, discounts, and you can become your own money manager. Yan, so napakadami po nating access, no, partners. So hindi ko na lang isa-isahin yan because we have financial class 1 para po, bakit nag-backwards? We have financial class 1 po to know more about the IMG benefits. Okay, sandali, hindi nag-work yung slide ko. Yan. Okay, so yan yung tinatawag natin na one-stop shop. Marami tayong partners. So please attend our financial class 1 to know more about IMG benefits. So yan din po yung portal. Once you remember, makikita niyo po yung dashboard, yung lahat po ng benefits na nandyan na po. Okay, so just like Petron, Robinson Rewards Card, meron tayong SM Advantage Card, meron tayong discount. Dito naman sa IMG, you have 63 benefits. Napakarami po nating discounts. Okay? Marami tayong ma-avail. So who are members of IMG? Iba-ibang walks of life. Welcome po kahit sino. As long as you are willing to change your life. Ayan po. From active income, na alam lang natin, no? From active income to passive income na. So, people na community of savers and investors po. Okay. So ayan po, dyan po nagtatapos yung ating Financial Class 3. But before I end, let me leave you a message from my uncle. If you are born poor, it's not your mistake. But if you die poor, it's your mistake. So hindi lang din po dito nagtatapos sa atin, but we have to spread financial literacy kasi marami pa po tayong kakilala na nahihirapan sa buhay. So maybe tayo yung angel nila, 'di ba? Na matulungan natin, maturuan natin sila paano i-handle yung finances nila and paano sila makawala sa kahirapan. Okay? So again, money without financial intelligence is money soon gone according to Robert Kiyosaki. So financial education, kung walang application, wala din, no? Para ka lang nanonood ng sine. Okay? So sana ay ma-apply din natin yung ating natutunan. So be a member of IMG. Tulungan natin na marami po tayong maging members dito and iba yung code, local code 5,500, international code dollar rate po. So accreditation niya 1,500 lang po per year. Ma-update pa natin yung mga increasing pa yung benefits sa IMG. Alright, so thank you everyone for listening. And once again, I am your speaker, Rhea Jane Versamin. Here are my contact details and you can also search me sa YouTube channel. It's all about finance. Marami po tayong videos dyan na makatulong sa inyo and mga financial products din sa IMG. Okay, so thank you so much and hope to see you in our future classes. Right? Parang sakit na ng